let's work on that, shall we? Okay, we have Elves, Branchwalker, Reaper, Find Finality. This is okay, and the land is fast. So we're actually doing pretty good here for the start. We're gonna see what the opponent is bringing to our face here. We're gonna go from there. All right, shocking away the ramp. Does not want me to have access to any of that. So we're gonna bring in the Branchwalker instead. Which is what we were going to do anyway. We'll keep the Branchwalker on top. Because that seems good. Opponent knows I don't have the fuel. Otherwise, I would have used it. Okay, we're going to bring in the Reaper. Because we want to start having value if our opponent starts killing our creatures. As they can do. And I will even go so far as to trade with you if you want to trade here. No trade? It's okay. That's fine. Okay, Lightning Strike, I draw the card. More land, seems good. Hey, it's Mr. Wild Growth Walker. We are totally paying the 2 life. We're bringing in the Wild Growth Walker and following that up with the Merfolk Branchwalker. Find Finality on top seems good. And I'm swinging in. We have a Jade Light Ranger in hand. I'm not too concerned about that. Lava Coil. No, Wizard's Lightning. Okay, and a Shock. Spending 2 cards to kill my 1. That seems extra good for me. I'm even going to block the Gitu Lava Runner here. We can trade, that's fine. I'm liking this. I'm liking this quite a lot. We're going to find... And we're going to find back not only the Wild Growth Walker, but we're going to find back the Merfolk Branchwalker here. And then we're even... No, we're going to save this Finality for should we need it. I don't think we will. No attacks here. I'm just going to wait to trade, basically. If my opponent wants, they can shock it down. There's a Goblin Chain Whirler. No trades. Okay, so here's the here's the Wild Growth Walker, and here is the Jungle Ranger or Jade Light Ranger, which should put my opponent in a position where they're just not going to be able to recover from me gaining 6 more life. So I'm hoping that we get scoops soon. Might not need scoops soon when I gain 6 more life next turn. So here's the Wild Growth Walker, and here's the Merfolk Branchwalker, and I can gain 6 more life this turn. Puts me at 22. We can have that. We can even have that enter intact. I'm going to want to start swinging with the. Well, no, I'm just going to leave it open. My opponent's going to want to attack. Rekindling Phoenix, okay. No attacks. I don't really know what my opponent's going to do. I'll kind of let them play out their hand before I Finality. I don't think they know I have this Finality here. There's Viv. Viv can do all manner of fun things.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you. No one knows the
Secret Squire would be nice, but I will take a Merfolk Branchwalker, gain 6 more life. Not sure why we don't have scoops yet. At gaining this much life, there's really not a whole lot my opponent can do. Yeah, Cast Down. I'll take Cast Down. So what I could do is I can cast down the Phoenix and then play Finality, or if Viv lives with 3, she could just take out the bird and then I can Finality afterward. All told, it's not actually a big deal. No, you totally don't get the cards at 24 life. There's no way you get the cards at 24 life. Okay.
Okay, so you've got claws.
Okay, shock it, that's fine.
Most wounds.
Not really concerned here. We're going to Finality now. All the opponent has is a risk factor, so we can just buff this one. I'll swing in with these two to say, hey, do you want to block it? Block it. Okay, the bird comes back, but I'm not concerned. Opponent's going to want to keep that up as a blocker. There's another risk factor, no cards for you. Yeah, that's the concession. Okay. Alright, we in here. Diamond tier 2. Let's make it happen. We have about an hour and a half left in the stream today. I'd like to make it to Mythic if we can, but realistically I'd like to at least make it to Diamond tier 1. And we're gonna go with that. This is, I think, too slow. That should be better. Elves on top seems good. Legion's Landing. Fast mana. Or fast, dudes, I guess. No trade. I like mana. Good offer, though. I'm going to actually bring in the Golgari Guildgate, followed by the Wildgrowth Walker. Hope that they don't Deafening Clarion. Pardon me. No blocks here. This seems fine. Gotta gain the light. I already have one in hand. I'll keep the cast down. Okay, next turn I should be able to play Viv, and she'll destroy the History of Benalia. Okay, so if my opponent does Deafening Clarion here, it's going to kill their creatures as easily as mine, and that puts them in a significantly worse position than it puts me. So, I'm not really concerned there. Sure. Okay, only one knight. I'm actually... Sure. I'm actually not really concerned about... not really concerned too much about the History of Benalia, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm going to... try to play this carefully. Got a couple nights. I think if I bring Viv in, she's going to die no matter what, so I think I need to use her to get advantage. Card advantage, that is. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage next turn. Let me make sure I'm not taking too much. It's going to be 4, 8, plus 4 is 12. Yeah, I should be okay, depending on what they draw. It's risky.
The wilds are my shield.
Well, drafting packs is kind of what you would want to spend it on, isn't it? I mean, I would never spend gems on packs. I don't even spend gold on packs. Definitely draft, though. Draft is really the target there. And there's the Conclave Tribunal taking out my Vivian, I guess. Okay, I'm in a bad spot, but I might be able to do something with it. I'm going to save my Vraska's Contempt and Cast Down for the opponent's turn. I'm probably going to lose anyway, but we're going to see what we can do. And that's probably all that there is going to be to spend gems on. They may add card backs, alternate art card backs, but I don't really see that as being a thing. Alright, I'm going to assign blockers, blocking you with you. Block. Going to contempt the Adanto Vanguard. And I'm going to cast down the Sky Marcher's Aspirant. And generally be in a pretty bad position. If I draw Vivian, I can get Vivian back to get my Conclave Tribunal back. Hey look, it's Vivian. So Viv is going to bring back my other Vivian. I'm going to keep the new one. Use that to bring back my blocker here.
Restoration was painless.
Really? Ha! Oh, well, that's game. Good game. GG. Interesting, yeah. I mean, the only thing I would do with the gems is just draft, because it gets you the experience of drafting and you get the cards, and you have the ability to earn more gems to, you know, to kind of go infinite, so to speak. That's really the only thing I spend gems on, is events and stuff. Oh my gosh, I spent so many, like maybe 4,000 gems on Amazonian's infinite mana draft. That was insanity. I was so addicted, it was bad. Okay, Wild Growth Walker, Merfolk, Branch Walker, 2 finds isn't optimal, but Memorial to Folly can come in, and we're on the draw, so we might be okay here. We're going to find out, though. It's Dimir, so they're probably going to be discarding some stuff from our hands. Maybe one of the find finalities. Never mind, it's Grixis. It's always Grixis. When is it not Grixis? Ooh, casting that one down real fast. Extra animations? Yeah, it could be cool. We'll see what they do with it. I'm sure that they've got good ideas. We just really kind of have to see how far they decide to go. Because they have... Magic is or Arena is in a weird spot, because it's the oldest trading card game that there is. It was the first trading card game. So they have that huge history. The game is rich. But it's the newest, essentially, one of the newest digital trading card games. So they have the unique position of not only being the oldest in their genre to be able to draw upon their wealth of knowledge of having been around so long, but they're also the newest in this genre, which will allow them to... I'm glad they syncopated that, by the way. The newest in this genre, which will allow them to look back at all of the lessons that their competitors have learned and learn from their competitors' mistakes. It's a really interesting position for Wizards of the Coast to be in with Arena at the moment. Yeah, I guess we just swing here and pass turn. Sure. There's the disinformation campaign. There can't have been that many that have cropped up since Arena showed up. Can there? I mean, Artifact is new-ish. Counter. Counter.
You'll have to do better than that.
Right, but Arena came out after all of those. I mean, I don't count the... Because there are thousands and thousands of really bad trading card games for the PC. They're cluttering up Steam. I don't really count those. Maybe that's me being rude again, but... I mean, real, like, Hearthstone. Elder Scrolls Legends. Gwent. There's... bring these back. Eternal. So, I mean, there are only a very small handful of games that many people play. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I know there are thousands and thousands that crop up all the time, but in terms of real ones that more than a couple thousand people are going to play ever over the lifetime of the game, there aren't too many, and Arena's basically the newest one, except for Artifact. I think Artifact is newer. Oh my gosh, you're just going to make me keep discarding everything? I realize that's the goal, but seriously. Yeah, but that's the trouble. It's cheap to make one that's playable. It's a bit harder to make one that's good. And that's kind of the position. They have a whole bunch out there that are functional, but nothing like Magic: The Gathering, which is really defending its honor as having been the first. Oof. I'm gonna discard a card at the end of next turn anyway. Alright, the opponent can get ready to counter Viv. Don't know if the opponent has any counter left. Hopefully they do not, but we shall see. No cards in hand over here. Yeah, disinfo campaigns are just way dank. They have to counter it, otherwise I gain tempo. Wow, spell pierce. Okay, now they're gonna bring something back. It might be a Viv. I haven't put anything else too exciting in there. Yeah, it's gonna be Viv. I'm so far behind on tempo right now, it's disgusting. They're gonna drop a Niv, and we're in danger of dropping right back down to Diamond Tier 3. Mana for days. Jade Light Ranger, I'm gonna counter it. Why not? No. Land of War Elves doesn't help me right now. Land definitely doesn't help me right now. Yeah, disinformation campaigns are
that would
legit.
break someone like you.
Viv's really only good for the opponent for drawing land, I believe. There's a Chupacabra. Alright, what do I have in here? I have my own Chupacabra, which is not super exciting. Kind of have to do it, though. Although it's gonna be too slow.
You can't stop nature.
Yeah, I think I just lose. Pretty sure I just lose here. Nothing really exciting going on. There's Nikolai Bobo. I can at least take him down with a Chupacabra. Man, there are so many reasons I lose here, too. You had enough mana to flip him the same turn? Yikes. That's disgusting. Pretty sure this game's over here. Way over. Way over. Like super over. And not in my favor either.
I know what must be done.
Dispersal, sure. Going ulti? Yeah, it's gone now. And Ritual of Soot. Going ulti, there's not reason... I mean, unless you want to keep it around for digging up gold. I don't have a Star of Extinction.
Meet my newest friend.
I don't even know how I would win here. Sure. I don't know how, but my opponent hasn't brought in anything that makes me lose yet. I mean, there's the ultimate, so if they put 8 creatures in, I'm just dead. But they don't really run creatures, I've seen. 2 more cards with Bobo. Is he... Ah! Okay. I just want to see him exile all but the bottom card of my library.
Come to me.
Go big, Bobo. Alright, we're done. We were really done a long time ago, but we're definitely done now. Alright, we didn't drop down yet, thankfully. Let's stay here, shall we?
Raise the hype, electro.